Along Norway's western edge, the coastline is carved by deep, narrow fjords, arms of the sea that slice between towering mountains. These fjords are not just inlets. They are ancient corridors shaped by nature's raw power, where sheer rock walls plunge into cold, deep waters. From above, the land appears shattered, a maze of water-filled cracks stretching far inland. Some, like Fjord, reach over 200 kilometers, their depths plunging more than 1,000 meters. The air is crisp, the silence profound, broken only by seabirds or the gentle lapping of water. These fjords are vibrant ecosystems, teeming with life from plankton to marine mammals. Our journey takes us into this vertical kingdom to discover the creatures that call it home. To truly understand the breathtaking fjords of Norway, we must journey back in time. Far back to the last ice age, when much of Scandinavia was buried beneath a vast, unbroken sheet of ice. This was a world dominated by glaciers, where the landscape was shaped not by the gentle flow of rivers, but by the slow, relentless advance of frozen giants. These glaciers, immense rivers of ice stretching for miles, moved with incredible force. As they crept forward, they scraped and gouged the earth beneath them, grinding down mountains and carving out deep valleys. The sheer weight and movement of the ice transformed the land, leaving behind scars that would one day become some of the world's most dramatic landscapes. Unlike rivers, which tend to carve narrow, V-shaped valleys, glaciers cut much deeper and wider, creating the fjord's signature U-shape. These valleys often plunged far below what is now sea level, a testament to the immense power of glacial erosion. As the climate gradually warmed, the glaciers began to retreat, melting back and leaving behind vast, empty valleys. The rising seas then flooded these deep troughs, giving birth to the fjords, long, narrow inlets surrounded by towering cliffs and steep mountainsides. At the mouths of many fjords, you'll find a shallow sill or underwater ridge. These features mark the spots where glaciers, as they melted, deposited huge amounts of rock and debris, creating natural barriers that still influence the flow of water today. All along the fjords, you can see polished rock faces, their surfaces smoothed by the grinding action of ancient ice. Hanging valleys, smaller valleys perched high above the main fjord, are also visible, reminders of tributary glaciers that once joined the main flow. Today, waterfalls tumble from these high, hanging valleys, plunging down sheer cliffs into the deep blue waters below. These dramatic cascades are a living legacy of the glaciers that once ruled this land. The fjords are not just beautiful, they are living evidence of Earth's dynamic, ever-changing nature. Their vibrant landscapes, teeming with wildlife and explored by people from around the world, tell a story of transformation and resilience. Beneath the surface, the fjords plunge to incredible depths, their steep walls rising straight from the water. These shapes are a direct result of the relentless power of ice, which sculpted the land over thousands of years. Standing at the edge of a fjord, gazing out over the still waters and towering cliffs, we are reminded of the immense geological forces that shaped our world, and of nature's power to create beauty from even the harshest conditions. The fjord landscape is defined by dramatic cliffs that rise straight from the water, their sheer faces carved by ancient glaciers over thousands of years. These monumental walls of stone create a sense of awe and wonder, as if nature itself has sculpted a masterpiece on a grand scale. Some cliffs soar over 1,000 meters, dwarfing everything around them and casting long shadows across the water below. From above, the scale is even more impressive, with the cliffs forming a dramatic border between land and sea. Hardy forests of pine, spruce, and birch cling to the steep slopes, their vibrant green a striking contrast to the grey rock. These trees have adapted to the harsh conditions, their roots gripping tightly to the rocky ground, surviving wind, rain, and snow. In autumn, birch leaves turn gold, adding a burst of color to the panorama and transforming the landscape into a tapestry of warm hues. The changing seasons bring new beauty to the fjords, each month painting the cliffs and forests in different shades. Water is ever present. Rain and snow feed countless streams that cascade down as waterfalls. After a heavy rain, the cliffs come alive with hundreds of silvery threads, each one a temporary waterfall tumbling toward the fjord below. Some waterfalls are delicate ribbons, tracing fine lines down the rock face, their gentle flow creating a soft, soothing sound that echoes through the valleys. Others, like the famous Seven Sisters, are thunderous torrents plunging hundreds of meters, sending up clouds of mist and filling the air with a powerful roar. These mighty falls are a testament to the raw energy of nature. The fjord water, colored deep blue or emerald green by glacial melt, is cold and still, reflecting the cliffs and sky like a perfect mirror. On calm days, the water's surface is so smooth it seems almost unreal, blurring the line between land and reflection. Glacial flour, fine particles of rock ground by ancient ice, remain suspended in the water, giving it a unique milky hue that shifts with the light and weather. Even in summer, the water remains icy, a mirror to the towering landscape and a reminder of the glaciers that shaped this region. The chill in the air and water is ever present, even on the sunniest days. This is a world of breathtaking symmetry and constant movement, where cliffs, forests, and waterfalls come together to create a landscape both timeless and ever-changing. The deep, nutrient-rich fjords of Norway are more than just breathtaking landscapes. They are the lifeblood of an extraordinary ecosystem. Here, icy blue waters carve through ancient mountains, creating a world teeming with life beneath the surface. These fjords serve as prime hunting grounds for orcas, also known as killer whales, who are among the ocean's most intelligent and skilled predators. Their striking black and white patterns are unmistakable as they glide through the water, surfacing for air or breaching in the shadow of snow-capped peaks. Despite their fearsome reputation, orcas are actually the largest members of the dolphin family. They live in close-knit pods, forming strong social bonds that last a lifetime. Each pod is like an extended family, working together to survive in these challenging northern waters. Every winter, vast shoals of herring migrate into the fjords, seeking shelter and food. This annual migration transforms the fjord into a bustling underwater metropolis, attracting orcas from miles around. The orcas are drawn in for the feast, using their intelligence and teamwork to hunt cooperatively. Each member of the pod plays a role in the hunt, communicating and coordinating with precision. They herd the herring into tight, swirling balls, a tactic that makes it easier to catch their prey. With powerful tail slaps, orcas stun the fish, leaving them momentarily helpless, a remarkable hunting strategy known as carousel feeding. This technique showcases the orcas' intelligence and adaptability as they refine their methods with each generation. Each pod even has its own dialect, communicating with a unique series of clicks and whistles as they hunt and navigate the fjord. At the heart of every pod is the matriarch, whose experience and knowledge are vital for the group's survival. She leads the way, guiding her family through the ever-changing fjord. Strong family bonds ensure that knowledge, like hunting techniques and migration routes, is passed down from one generation to the next. Young orcas learn by watching and imitating their elders, gradually mastering the skills they'll need to thrive in these cold, demanding waters. To survive, orcas must hunt almost constantly, maintaining their energy in the frigid blue depths of the fjord. Their presence is a sign of a healthy ecosystem. But if the herring population declines, the orcas are forced to move on, searching for new hunting grounds and leaving the fjord quieter in their absence. The fate of these magnificent orcas is inseparable from the health of the entire fjord, reminding us how deeply all life here is connected. The fjord cliffs are home to bustling colonies of Atlantic puffins, with their colorful beaks and comical stance. Puffins spend most of their lives at sea, returning each spring to nest in burrows atop the cliffs. Above them soars the white-tailed sea eagle, one of Europe's largest birds of prey, now thriving in Norway after near extinction. Eagles build massive nests on cliffs or tall trees, their cries echoing across the fjords. Masters of fishing, they swoop to snatch fish from the water, but also prey on seabirds and scavenge when needed. The dynamic between eagle and puffin is a classic predator-prey balance, vital to the ecosystem. Both species are signs of a healthy, thriving fjord environment. High on the mountain plateaus above the fjords roam reindeer, perfectly adapted to harsh northern life. Their thick coats insulate against biting winds, and broad hooves act as snowshoes and digging tools. Both males and females grow antlers, used for defense and foraging. In summer, reindeer graze on grasses and herbs. In winter, they dig for lichens beneath the snow. These nomadic animals migrate vast distances, following ancient routes between seasonal grazing grounds. For the indigenous Sami people, reindeer are central to culture and survival, a bond stretching back millennia. The reindeer's resilience is a testament to life's ability to thrive in the Arctic. The fjords are shaped by the rhythm of the seasons, each bringing dramatic change. Winter cloaks the land in snow and silence. Waterfalls freeze, and daylight fades. Wildlife must adapt. Reindeer dig for food. Birds migrate south. Spring brings melting snow, roaring waterfalls, and a burst of new life as forests and valleys awaken. Summer's long days and midnight sun create lush landscapes and thriving fjord waters. Young animals are raised, and the ecosystem flourishes in the brief northern warmth. Autumn transforms the land with gold and red as animals prepare for winter and herring return, drawing orcas. The cycle of seasons is the essence of the fjords, a reminder of nature's enduring rhythms. Each season brings renewal, challenge, and beauty. The fjords are a living testament to constant change. For centuries, people have lived alongside the fjords, their lives shaped by this dramatic landscape. The fjords served as natural highways, connecting isolated communities and supporting fishing and farming. Today, visitors come from around the world to experience the fjord's beauty, hiking, kayaking, and marveling at the scenery. Responsible tourism now sustains local economies while fostering respect for nature. The Norwegian idea of friluftsliv, open-air living, reflects a deep cultural bond with the outdoors. Coexistence here means enjoying the fjords while protecting their fragile ecosystems. The human story is one of adaptation and admiration, living in harmony with nature's grandeur. The Norwegian fjords are a fragile natural heritage, home to unique ecosystems and remarkable wildlife. Climate change threatens this balance. Rising sea temperatures and melting glaciers disrupt the food web and alter the landscape. Pollution from distant sources and increased tourism poses risks to water quality and wildlife. Protecting the fjords requires global and local action to reduce our impact and preserve these pristine waters. The fjords are a living museum of ice and time, a source of wonder and inspiration. It is our responsibility to act as guardians, ensuring these vertical kingdoms endure for generations. The future of the fjords is in our hands. We must not fail them. In the Arctic's vast wilderness, where the cold bites and the wind howls, a creature of mythical beauty thrives, the snowy owl. This magnificent bird with its pristine white feathers is perfectly adapted to its icy home. The snowy owl is not just a symbol of the Arctic, it is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life in extreme conditions. This silent hunter, cloaked in snow, is a master of its domain. Its keen eyesight and acute hearing make it a formidable predator, capable of detecting the slightest movement beneath the snow. Its presence symbolizes resilience in one of Earth's harshest environments. The snowy owl endures blizzards and freezing temperatures, showcasing nature's incredible ability to adapt and survive. Unlike many owls, snowy owls are active during the day, blending seamlessly with the snow. Their white plumage provides perfect camouflage, allowing them to remain undetected by both prey and predators. With sudden bursts of power, they launch into the air, a captivating sight for those lucky enough to witness. Their broad wings and powerful muscles enable them to soar gracefully over the frozen landscape. Our journey into the world of the snowy owl begins here, exploring how it dominates this frozen kingdom. From its hunting techniques to its breeding habits, we will uncover the secrets of this enigmatic bird. We'll examine its natural tools, feathers, eyes, talons, and how each is perfectly designed for survival in the Arctic. The snowy owl's feathers provide insulation against the cold, while its sharp talons are perfect for catching prey, and how it uses them to survive. The snowy owl's hunting prowess is unmatched, as it silently swoops down to capture its prey with precision and power. The snowy owl's story is a testament to nature's ingenuity, a brilliant chapter in Earth's life. As we delve deeper into its world, we gain a greater appreciation for the delicate balance of life in the Arctic and the remarkable creatures that call it home. The snowy owl's home is the Arctic tundra, a vast, treeless biome that stretches for thousands of miles across the northernmost reaches of our planet. Here, the land is open and exposed, with only the hardiest of plants able to survive the relentless cold and biting winds. The horizon seems endless, and the sky dominates the landscape, creating a sense of both isolation and freedom. This landscape is defined by extremes, long, dark winters that can last for months, plunging the tundra into a world of ice and shadow, followed by short, intense summers where the sun barely sets and life bursts forth in a brief but spectacular display. Temperatures can swing dramatically, and only the most resilient creatures can endure such harsh conditions. For the snowy owl, this is a perfectly sculpted arena. The open terrain offers unobstructed views, allowing these magnificent birds to spot potential threats and opportunities from great distances. Every rise and hollow in the land becomes part of their hunting ground. Their keen eyes, adapted to the low light of the Arctic, can detect the slightest movement, a crucial advantage in a land where prey is scarce and often hidden beneath snow or vegetation. These piercing yellow eyes are among the sharpest in the bird world, giving the snowy owl an edge in the constant search for food. Their legs and feet are covered in thick, insulating feathers, forming a natural barrier against the freezing ground. This unique adaptation allows them to stand or walk on ice and snow for hours without losing precious body heat, a vital trait for survival in such a frigid environment. During the brief breeding season, snowy owls select nesting sites on the open tundra, often choosing dry, elevated patches that offer a clear view of the surrounding area. These spots help protect their eggs and chicks from flooding and predators, and the female will fiercely guard her nest against any intruders. The tundra is a place of constant change, dictated by the seasons. As the snow melts, a tapestry of mosses, lichens, and hardy flowers emerges, providing food for countless insects and small mammals. This brief window of abundance is when the snowy owl must raise its young and prepare for the challenges ahead. Snowy owls are resourceful, adapting their hunting strategies to follow food wherever it may be found. They rely on their patience and precision, often waiting motionless for the perfect moment to strike, then gliding silently over the tundra to catch unsuspecting prey. This nomadic lifestyle makes them true wanderers of the north, traveling vast distances in search of sustenance. In this ever-changing, unforgiving land, the snowy owl is both a survivor and a symbol of the wild, untamed beauty of the Arctic. The snowy owl's striking plumage is more than just beautiful. It's a marvel of evolution, perfectly tailored for life in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Every feather, every shade of white, serves a purpose in the Arctic theater, where survival depends on blending in and staying warm. This masterful adaptation allows the snowy owl to thrive where few other birds dare to venture. The endless stretches of snow and ice become both home and hunting ground, and the owl's appearance is its greatest asset. Adult males with their almost pure white feathers are nearly invisible against the winter landscape. This ultimate camouflage helps them avoid predators and sneak up on unsuspecting prey, making them true phantoms of the tundra. Females and younger owls, on the other hand, are adorned with dark markings and speckles. These patterns are not random. They help break up their outline during the Arctic summer, when the snow melts and the tundra is dotted with rocks and vegetation. This seasonal shift in camouflage is crucial for their survival. But camouflage is only part of the story. The snowy owl's feathers are a masterpiece of insulation, designed to keep the bird warm even when temperatures plunge far below freezing. Each feather is thick and soft, trapping precious heat close to the body. Beneath the outer layer lies a dense, fluffy down that acts like a natural thermal blanket. This down traps air, creating an insulating barrier that shields the owl from the biting Arctic winds and relentless cold. The outer contour feathers are sleek and smooth, forming a windproof shell that repels snow and moisture. This clever design ensures the owl stays dry and warm, no matter how fierce the weather becomes. Even the snowy owl's feet are covered in thick feathers, acting like built-in snowshoes. These feathered toes help distribute their weight, allowing them to walk silently across the snow without sinking or making a sound. Every feather, from the tip of the beak to the end of the tail, plays a vital role in survival. The snowy owl constantly preens and fluffs its plumage, ensuring it remains in perfect condition to insulate, camouflage, and protect. In the endless white of the Arctic, the snowy owl's plumage is an elegant solution, an exquisite balance of beauty, function, and survival, allowing this remarkable bird to remain hidden, warm, and ever ready to hunt in its frozen world. The snowy owl's extraordinary senses make it a successful Arctic hunter. Its large, forward-facing eyes gather maximum light, crucial for low-light hunting. Unable to move their eyes, they rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. Their vision is incredibly sharp, spotting prey from over half a mile away. Their hearing is equally remarkable, with a facial disc collecting sound waves. Asymmetrical ears allow pinpoint accuracy in locating sounds. This superb hearing lets them hunt prey hidden beneath snow. It's a magical feat of sensory perception, enabling successful hunting in a white world. The snowy owl embodies patience, relying on watchful waiting. From a perch, it surveys the landscape, conserving energy. When a target is spotted, the attack is silent and efficient. Broad wings with soft edges muffle flight sound, ensuring surprise. The final strike is powerful, with talons snatching prey swiftly. Snowy owls adapt their technique, engaging in low flights or walking to flush prey. This flexibility allows them to exploit different food sources. They are not just patient waiters, but intelligent, adaptable hunters. Their hunting prowess is a testament to their mastery of the Arctic. The snowy owl's diet is tied to the boom and bust cycles of lemmings. In high lemming years, they form the majority of the owl's diet. An adult owl can eat several lemmings a day, crucial for breeding success. Snowy owls swallow prey whole, later regurgitating indigestible parts as pellets. Scientists study these pellets to learn about the owl's diet. While lemmings are preferred, snowy owls are opportunistic predators. They hunt other mammals and birds, adapting to food availability. This dietary flexibility ensures survival during lean years. The snowy owl's breeding season aligns with the Arctic summer and lemming peak. Males perform aerial displays, offering prey to females as a courtship ritual. The female selects a nest site, laying eggs based on food availability. Incubation is the female's responsibility, while the male provides food. Once chicks hatch, the male's workload increases, feeding the family. The female defends the nest, tearing food for the youngest chicks. Owlets grow quickly, covered in grey down, wandering as they mature. This behavior helps them survive predator attacks. Parents feed them until they learn to hunt, becoming the next Arctic hunters. The snowy owl is a nomad, its movements dictated by food availability. In low lemming years, they travel vast distances for better hunting grounds. This nomadic behavior leads to eruptions, with owls appearing far south. These events offer rare opportunities to see Arctic predators up close. However, these journeys are born of necessity, with young owls facing new challenges. Scientists use eruptions to study Arctic ecosystem health. Tracking owl movements reveals their nomadic lifestyle. It connects our world to the wild, remote Arctic. The snowy owl is a vital component of the Arctic ecosystem. As a top predator, it controls rodent populations, maintaining balance. Their presence indicates a healthy ecosystem. The snowy owl's success reflects the Arctic's health. Changes in nesting patterns can signal environmental shifts. The snowy owl is a barometer of Arctic health. It shows shows how life flourishes in extreme conditions. In a changing world, the snowy owl symbolizes Arctic beauty and wildness. It reminds us of what we stand to lose and why we must protect these places.